Hello. Let's see. You can hear me okay?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Excellent.
Great.
And I can hear the puppy too.
Yes. Yeah, he's it was like as soon as you start talking, like it's just for him it's like you're just kind of talking out loud. It's like barking like, "What are you doing?" Yeah. So we're gonna do a little bit of website review, I guess.
Yeah. So you can take over the maintenance. So basically I'll just show you all the things that I do so you can do them.
Great.
Um, I think the easiest thing, at least I find learning by doing is easiest. So if you want to log in and we can screen share your screen and I
Okay.
can kind of talk you through it. That way you'll actually be doing it.
And let me know when it's available.
Yep. Um,
Hmm.
Yeah, you are okay. Now I see your WordPress. Okay, so the first thing I usually do when I'm going through, okay, back up. Usually I do maintenance once a month, and I
Okay.
recommend that you do that too. And I know for myself, I have to put it on my calendar as a task because it's really easy to put it off, and 2 months go
Yeah.
by, 3 months go by for my own site. So
Yeah, it's
um,
not a bad idea.
I kind of put it in as a Tuesday morning at 10 o'clock, whatever it is, once a month.
Yeah.
And then
Okay.
one of the things I do not inside WordPress is actually just check for broken links. So there's broken link checkers out on the web. The one that I use is www.brokenlinkcheck.com. And you just type in the URL for your website and select to report all occurrences of each link. Yeah.
I have to grab it's one of those words where
What, you can't just type that?
All right. Yeah, okay, cool. Broken link check. You do
Yeah, when you
this.
check it, it'll say you have to type in the I'm human thing, and then I choose to report all occurrences of each link. It won't be that
Yeah.
much slower for you. Your site's not very big in that way, just in case. And I doubt you have any right now because I don't think you've made too many updates. But if there's something, it'll give you the URL of the page where the broken link is found and the link for the broken link as well. So
Sure. Okay, I'll take a couple screen grabs here because why not?
why not?
Ah, pretty
I
neat.
can let that go in the background.
Yeah, okay.
All right, and I see it iThemes licensing. So you already did. Okay,
Uh I haven't done anything yet. I just went to the settings for the backup buddy
yeah.
and I saw, yeah, iThemes licensing. I figured this is where
Oh
I don't know
yeah.
if
So it looks like I have to actually remove the license, and then you can add your license.
Oh, okay.
So let me just go sneak in and remove it because I'll need my password,
Oh, I see.
and then you can add yours.
Yeah, I think it auto populated
Yeah, it
Vrinda's.
auto populates whatever your login ID is, but that's not necessarily the same thing as your iThemes.
Right.
Yeah, I didn't realize it would ask me for the password to take the license off as well. All right, give me 2 seconds. I'm just in the back there.
Sure.
I remember it if I have to go look it up. Okay. All right, let me get out of here and go back to. All right, so if you, see, 0 broken links, yay. So that was good. That's what you want to see. So if you go back to the settings, yeah, and the licensing, we can do
Okay.
those in here now. Yep, iThemes licensing. Is it not hearing your click? Or it thinks it's, no, it's just on general setting.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Okay, so now you have to put in the ID and password that you did for iThemes. So backup is always the first thing that I do. So yay, you're licensed, it's active, that's good.
Cool.
So before I start any kind of updates on the site, I always back up first, and that's sort of a religious thing because when you're doing updates of plugins and themes, that's one of the times where your site could potentially get messed up and break. So
Yeah.
if you have a backup immediately before you start, you're never going to lose anything. So I absolutely always back up first.
Okay.
So let's go back to the iThemes and
All right. Back under or to this backup buddy here.
buddy, and the settings I think should be the same. So if you look under schedules.
Oh, okay. I clicked on settings first.
Oh, okay.
Alrighty. Schedules.
I just want to make sure that it kept all the old. So yeah, you still have a weekly and a monthly database, but it's set to go to my stash. I'm now going to get you to change it to go to your stash. So if you do an edit.
You have to do it for both, I guess.
Yeah, I have to do it for both. So yeah, you can just delete that and add a remote destination, and then we'll have to set up a new. Oh, okay, new destination. So it's going to be stash v2, and then you have to log in again. So the stash is offsite storage that iThemes provides as part of the license you just bought. And
Okay.
you get a total of 1 gigabyte of space. So I usually store 2 full backups and maybe 3 database backups.
Oh, I see.
And then it will delete, then you don't have to worry about it running out of room. And I don't know what file only limit is because I don't know how to make a files only backup. So the only options they give you are database or full. So I just leave that one.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess okay, that's interesting. Okay. And any advanced options or?
Not unless you have any trouble. And I think I was using all standard for you guys before, so I don't think you need any
All right.
advanced. So I'll just say, oh yeah, test settings is good. Make sure it works. I'm just testing. Of course it'll work. I was thinking hard.
Okay, looks good.
Okay, so go ahead and add the destination. And then you'll be able to use that anytime you want to do a backup. So
there we go.
Choose my stash. I guess you could have named it something else, but
all right. So
that's fine. So save schedule, and then so this one. So what I have it set up right now is once a week it will back up your database, and what do I
and
have?
that's automatically.
Yeah, automatically. So you can set and forget. And then the other one is a monthly one, and that does the full database. So yeah, just delete me, and this time it should already be created. You'll just be able to pick my stash.
My stash.
And then save it. So yeah, that's the good part about backup buddies. You don't have to remember to do these backups.
Yeah.
Now that said, when I come in to do updates, I make a manual backup because I know it's going to be immediately before any changes, and I'm not going to lose. You always are going to lose back to the most recent backup you did. So let's say your full backup was almost a month old.
Right.
So I do an additional backup. So let's do that now, so you can see how to
Okay.
do it. So go to Backup Buddy Backup. And then with the choose a profile to run, I run a full backup. That's database
Oh,
only.
I see. Okay. I for some
Oh,
reason I thought that
you
was
can
a drop
cancel
down or something.
or wait for it. Database only will be pretty fast.
Yeah. I thought it was a drop down. No. Oh boy.
You-
All right. Well, I guess we could let it go. Seems like it's
It's pretty
pretty
quick.
small, right? Or yeah, pretty small. Not
Yeah, and
not a huge
so
data.
the database one does, okay, done. So the database one does just the WordPress database, which is
Yep.
where most of your stuff is. So if you write a new post in WordPress, for example, or a new page, that goes into your database. The
Mm-hmm.
files come from if you add a new plugin or change a plugin. That's a combination then of files and database. So yeah, go ahead and do that settings. That just does a full backup. So that's the button I always hit if you're taking
Yeah.
screenshots.
Oh yeah.
I
Great.
was before I start.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess you
Yeah.
could say full or complete, whatever it called it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And do you typically? I guess you wait for it to complete. Just.
I absolutely wait because the next thing I'm going to do is updates. So
Mhm.
and then usually you'll see in your list of backups locally that there are a few sitting there. So those are ones that I've done before updating your site, and I usually just delete the oldest ones, so I don't clog up because these are sitting. The ones you see in the list, you can't see right now, but when this is finished, the ones you see
Oh
in this
right.
list are local on your the server that's hosting your site. So I
Hmm.
don't like to leave too many on there, so I just delete the oldest. Whenever I make a new one, I delete the old one. And really, you don't need any except the most recent on here, because you're having the regular backups remotely anyway.
Hmm.
So depending on your level of paranoia, you can take, when this backup finishes, you could send it to your stash, because that's a remote destination, or you could just leave it local here as
Oh okay. Yeah, that's
storage.
pretty good.
Yeah, it gives you the option on any backup that you'll see in the list. This
Yeah.
one, see,
Send it
you
remote.
can, that is like, yeah, you can,
Cool.
telling you it's taking, I don't know. So sometimes you'll find it'll hang up,
Yeah.
and I don't know, you can cancel and restart if you need to. I wouldn't give up on it yet, but sometimes, the other one went through fine, so
Yeah.
I don't know what it's hung up on right now, because it's still not even backing up the database yet. It
Yeah.
seems to
It's
have lost the connection to the server or something. Yeah, so it's just waiting and hanging. So it does give you, it says if the
no.
backup hangs at this point, try enabling the advanced setting force cron. So I've had to do that on occasion for people.
Because we say back it up, but there's another thing in the background that's waiting to
Yeah, it's
actually
not like
perform the
that.
task.
What, I don't know, but
Yeah.
so if it never comes back, or you can cancel and try again.
Yeah. All right, let's try it again and whoop. Oh, there we go. Uh
Yeah,
oh,
give
it's
it a
loading.
try.
Yeah, it's loading, yeah.
Okay, this time it's moving, well, it seems to be moving along. No, maybe it's hung up on the same place. Oh,
It looks like, let's take a look at the overview here. Oh yeah, okay.
When it got further, it's backing up your database, so
Yeah.
whatever hiccup it had, it got over it.
Good.
Yeah,
Good, good.
good.
Yeah. You know, it's what
That's
the classic. Did you cancel it and try it again?
exactly. Turn it off, turn it on, unplug it. Yeah, that's the easy fix without going into all the advanced settings.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, this is the fun part where usually you go do something else for a few minutes. Yeah, so the next thing we're going to do is update the themes and the plugins. WordPress itself, the core of WordPress, automatically updates until it gets to a major version, and then it lets you do that yourself because that's potentially when things break. They don't usually break on minor versions, so the minor versions, they push it out automatically. So you don't usually have to worry about it. When you go, I'll show you where we'll go, and it will tell you what needs to be updated. It will tell you if WordPress needs to be updated or your themes or your plugins. So I always do WordPress first if it needs it,
Mm-hmm.
because if let's say I updated a plugin to the latest version, that latest version required the latest version of WordPress, then it wouldn't work. So I always start with the base. I start with WordPress, and then I do the themes, and then I do the plugins.
Okay.
Yay,
So,
we're done. So now you have your peace of mind.
so yeah, I got the peace of mind. So let me just
So yeah, WordPress, and then theme, and then plugin.
okay, so let's see. So this is completed,
Yeah, so
and
you can either see the back up at the top, there was a download or a send to offsite destination.
oh, I see.
So you don't have to do either one. It's going to sit there on your server, but if you wanted to, you could send it to your stash. Just it would be a couple of clicks, right?
Yeah. Oh,
And then
okay.
ask if you wanted to delete your local one, so you could send it off to your stash. If you want to see a list of your local backups, then go click on backup under Backup Buddy where you started out here. So this is where you went to start the backup, but this will give you also a list of the current local backups if you scroll down a bit. So you can see there's a bunch there. You can actually go 3 months ago, 2 months ago, you can go and delete them. Okay, so to do your updates, you scroll up to the right at the top where it says dashboard in your WordPress and hover there, and updates is one of the options. Screenshot time. It's the best way. It's the easiest way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I'm also going to send you a link to this video, so
Oh, okay.
if you can sit through it all again, you'll have it. All right, so WordPress updates. So it tells you after all of those little things that
Yeah.
you're doing, so
Like notifications, basically. Yeah.
they're going to show up on any page of the dashboard. So then it
Yeah.
tells you have the latest version of WordPress. Future security updates will be applied automatically. So you don't have to. So WordPress is done.
Yep.
Then you have plugins, and then below it you have themes. So
Oh,
if you
okay.
scroll down, you'll also see your themes are all up to date as well. So if your theme needs updating, you'll see it there. And you have installed, your theme is called 907, but there's also a default WordPress theme that's named by year. So you have 2015, and I don't know if I left any others on there. Usually I only leave 1 or 2 themes. Those
Yeah.
may need updating sometimes too. And even though you're not using them, it's still good to update them because they're on your site and they can provide a backdoor for a hacker if they're not up to date. If there's some security vulnerability that's discovered.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah. Anything that's basically anything that's been updated, it's like a good
yeah.
choice to. So
So
these guys, we just
yeah,
select
now
all,
what I would
update.
do first is read down. You see where underneath each one it says compatibility with WordPress 4.3.1, 100%. I would check for that. And I wouldn't update unless it says it's compatible.
Yeah.
Just a note, Backup Buddy always says compatibility is unknown, and I never worry about it. I go ahead and I always update Backup Buddy because they're such a reliable plugin and they stay very current. So I always trust that it's going to work, and they haven't let me down yet.
Yeah.
But I usually wait to see that it's compatible. The bigger plugins or the more common ones stay up to date. So it's fairly rare that you would see one that's not up to date. If it's not compatible, then either wait or go on the plugin site and see if there's any information, because
Yeah.
sometimes it'll just say unknown.
And then just check to see if they're maintaining it or whatever, I guess. And
Exactly. So they're all 100%. So yeah, you can do them all at once, select all and update. And yeah, it shouldn't take too long. While it's done. It's still going. Yeah, it's still going. You'll get a message when it's finished. You can see it's still spinning. While this is happening, if you tried to visit your site, you would see a message saying it's in maintenance mode.
Oh, okay.
WordPress automatically puts it into maintenance mode because it usually only takes 30 seconds to a minute to do it. And then when you get your happy message at the end, which we'll hope for, the very next thing I do is I go to the website and I make sure it still looks okay.
Oh, right on.
Right. And basically I'm just testing to make sure that nothing broke during the updates. So I'll click through, anything on the site that's, okay, so there, done, successful. All updates completed.
Yeah.
Those are the happy messages you want to see.
Yeah.
So then I do recommend going to your website, taking a look at it, making sure it's happy. And 99% of the time it will be, and 1% of the time you'll be freaking out. But that's why you have backup.
That's why you have a backup. Yep.
That's why you have backup. So the basics look okay.
Yeah. Do the old scroll down. We could take a look at, I guess, a post.
Yeah, look at a post, make sure the menus still work, that kind of thing. There's not too much on your site in the way of, special functionality, so there's not too much that could break. And, sometimes if you look at the things you were up, so you were actually updating the YouTube channel plugin there, that was one of them. So you might want to go to the contact and connect and make sure the YouTube widget is still working. Because that's one thing that could go wrong.
Yeah.
So I forgot. Maybe it's we took it out, right?
Like a video. I think there might be some other video on the site though.
I'm pretty sure she had me take out all her social widgets.
Right. Yeah, she deleted everything. She deleted all her social media.
Yeah. So you could technically then get rid of that plugin if you for sure never want to put it back. You could delete the plugin. If you're not sure, you could temporarily disable the plugin. It's up to you. It's every plugin slows your site down a little bit. It's probably not a huge deal. But yeah, when I took off her social widgets, I forgot she had plugins related to it as well. So option for you. So yep, that's where they are. Plugins.
Oh, installed plugins.
Yeah. So the YouTube one, they're alphabetical. So YouTube will be near the bottom.
Oh, YouTube clicking.
It's actually not active. Maybe I'm smarter than I thought. Maybe I did deactivate it. But even inactive plugins that you have will ask for you to update them if they get it. And you should, even if it's inactive, you should still do it.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we'll keep it for now, just because you never know.
Just in case, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that was your updates, and it was pretty simple this month because there weren't too many that needed updating, and your theme is up to date.
Yeah.
So the next thing that I do is I go down, if you scroll in the black section down to the bottom under WordFence, WordFence is a secure, there it is, a security plugin, and go right to scan, very top one. And I always do a security scan. Security scans happen automatically too, but I like to do one after everything is updated. So you scroll down a little bit and see.
Ah,
So scan complete, you have 3 new issues to fix. 99 times out of 100, the issues are plugins that need updating. So if
oh,
you
okay.
see down new issues, yeah, those were the plugins we just updated.
It just hasn't.
So yeah, because we haven't done, this was an old scan that was done, and we just did the
Oh, okay.
updates. So if you were to do a new scan now, probably before, that's since that
Oh,
was
I
the only
see.
thing it
There we
failed.
go.
And it was November 16th, so it was today at 2 o'clock. And
Oh,
since the
all right, right. Okay.
it'll be clean. But I also periodically do those scans and make sure there's no issues with the site.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So you could. This is a scheduled thing as well, but it's good to
Yeah,
do it
it'll do it
manually.
automatically, but you can do it manually on demand.
Right on.
So WordFence will send you, and we should actually check the settings and update it to be your email address and not mine anymore.
Okay.
If you go to WordFence settings, it sends you email and gives you, well, we can check what the settings are now, if it's monthly or weekly summaries of, and then it will alert you if anything goes wrong.
Is there a
So
license? Oh.
it's a free plugin. It automatically puts in, you can see the currently active API
uh,
key is a free key. There
Oh,
is
I see. It's like yeah. There's a premium mode.
yeah,
Okay. I get it.
so you're just on the free one. So see where it's there? Yeah. Please replace. So I can leave that fun to you now.
Oh.
And okay, so it does automatic scans. And yeah, save those changes when you're ready.
Okay.
And then scroll down a little more and I'll show you what the settings are for email. So stop, okay, alert me on critical problems, on warnings, when an IP address is blocked, when someone is logged out, you can read those. It's even got when someone with an administrator access signs in. So you may not want to be emailed every time because you're the only administrator now.
Yeah.
So it's up to you. You can leave them if they get annoying and there's too many. This is where you come to turn them off.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay.
All right, and you'll get a
Sounds good.
summary every 2 weeks. That's the setting below, once every 2 weeks.
Oh, cool.
Now, if you want to just see for fun and for cool, what this plugin does, if you go under live traffic, so on the left side, yeah, right there, you're good at spotting stuff. Sometimes I'll tell you, no, move your mouse a couple more inches.
I do similar stuff, right? Like when I do remote training, and I'm
Yes,
like, click there.
it's a
No,
plugin.
no, not there. The other there.
Yeah, the more left there. So you can see people, this is live, well, relatively live. You can see the last one is 6 days ago, but you can see all the people trying to essentially get into your site. So they're looking to see if these are all pages that don't exist, so they're probably known hacks that they're trying to get into.
Right.
If you
Wow.
go to logins and logouts across the top, you'll get to see you, maybe me, and yeah, the Markham Canada, that's me. That was me logging in. Vrinda, that was you. And then there's a whole bunch of people trying to break in and
Wow.
the WordFence settings are helping to block them. So this is tracking. So you can see, admin it's recommended not to use that username because it's the default and that's the one everybody tries to hack the most.
Yeah. Yeah,
So,
my brother, I actually had to help him with something because he did something very, very kind of basic like that. And
yeah.
there's some hack on his page, and It was kind of a fun little exercise anyway to figure it out. But it's like,
Yeah.
what the heck password did you use, Sean? And it was something so
One,
stupid.
two, three.
Yeah, it was something so bad. Yeah, okay.
So this lets you see, and so the WordPress plugin is sitting there. And if you ever have a day where you're bored and you want to look through all the settings, it's actually throttling login attempts and things. So if someone's hitting your page so many times per second, then it's likely that they're not human and they'll get blocked and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what WordPress is pretty good. I
Yeah.
wouldn't run my site without it. It gives a good level of protection and makes it, it's not bulletproof, but it keeps your garden variety hackers out.
Yeah, it's kind of neat too. I like this information, right?
Yeah, it's. I figured you're geeky enough like me that you might you might think that was fun. So, okay, let me think if there's anything else I need to tell you, or that's it. Backup, updates, security. Yeah, that's really all there is to it. Um, any questions about anything?
No, I think that that is it. I mean, like, yeah, that's kind of what I expected, security, backups. Um, yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, there is a performance plugin on your site right now to to help speed things up a little bit, but there's nothing you really need to maintain with that.
Hmm. You can, like, I
Um,
guess, clear, or
yeah, if you ever need to clear a cat, actually you can get to it. There's a shortcut right across the very top black bar of WordPress. Performance,
oh, I
empty out
see.
caches.
Yeah. Yeah, oh yeah, yeah. I use this when I was updating the coming soon page is just
Oh, right.
we
Okay, so you
change
do
the
that.
text there. So yeah.
Oh, so you might have noticed when you went to visit the site, then you saw the real site, even though coming soon is active, and that's just because you're logged in.
Yeah, yes. Yeah.
So, so that's all there is to it. It's
That's
easy
a
when it's all working,
yeah, exactly.
but it doesn't. It's pretty robust. It doesn't break that often. The only other advice I would have is if you're ever adding a new plugin to the site, just choose plugins that have a lot of users, are kept current, and get good reviews, so that that they're fairly safe to
Absolutely, yeah.
run. And these scans can take a really long time.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay.
You can go
Yeah.
away and come back tomorrow, and you'll see.
Yeah,
Oh, looks like it
interesting.
just finished. Maybe it just needed attention.
No, no, it's still kicking. It's
It's
still
still
going.
going, but below it says no new issues. So
Ah.
yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, like all right, looks good. Yeah, I think the issue that my brother ran into on I think he was actually using Joomla. So it was like there's a particular file, I think it was his like HT access, and it looked like this, right? Where, you know, you I opened the file and the scroll bar was like massive. And I was
Oh,
like, you go to the bottom and they had some code just like injected there.
oh, sneaky.
Yeah, it was a kind of a clever thing, but yeah, I mean, it took a little while to figure that out. Cool. Yeah, I will. I'm gonna spend a few minutes to put my own little document here together, but I really appreciate the the assistance there.
No problem. And once we end this, I will. It'll take a minute to upload to YouTube, and then I'll send you a link. So it's on my YouTube channel, but it's unlisted, so you can only see it if you have the link.
Cool. All right, that works for me.
Okay. Well,
All right.
happy WordPress maintaining.
Yeah. Thank you very much. All
All
right.
right. Take
All right.
care.
Cheers. Bye.
Bye bye.